Lata Mangeshkar's last ride is underway at Mumbai's Shivaji Park, where she will be laid to rest with full state honours in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Naga People's Front Central Office bearers holds an emergency meeting at its central office Kohima, adopting a 6-point resolution. Yehemi village celebrates its 100-year centenary of attaining Christianity. Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture H. Kehovi Yeptomi, speaking at the program, congratulates Yehemi villagers for attaining 100 years of Christianity. Naga Students Federation sheds concern over Myanmar Naga students in view of precocious law and order situation in Myanmar, as NPF appeals to all educational institutions not to deny admissions to any Naga students wishing to pursue their academic studies at Myanmar. In tribute to legendary, the Maharashtra government declares public holiday and one-day mourning on February 7 to mourn the demise of the Nightingale of India, and the Goa government has also declared 3-day state mourning. Hello viewers, welcome you all to English Prime Time. This is Listen Limchen. Let's go with the details. Naga People's Front Central Office bearers held an emergency meeting on February 5 at its central office Kohima and adopted 6-point resolution. COB appreciated the resolution of Working Committee for inviting all regional parties to come together in the larger interest of the people. COB resolved to work for success of NPF candidates in Manipur 12th Legislative Assembly election 2022. COB further endorsed the President to decide party's general convention date and venue. Meanwhile, COB urged the Government of India and Naga negotiating parties to come to logical conclusion at the earliest. COB urged Government of India to lift AFSPA from entire Nagaland immediately and also to repeal the Draconian Act from entire Northeast region. Furthermore, COB appreciated the UDA government for giving recognition to Tikir tribe. Legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar passed away at the age of 92. She was admitted to Bridge County Hospital early January this year after she tested positive for COVID-19 and was also diagnosed with pneumonia. Lata Mangeshkar was admitted to the ICU with mild symptoms and was recovering slowly. However, around January 28, the singer was taken off the ventilator after she showed slight signs of improvement. On February 5, her condition deteriorated and was back on ventilator support. Since her condition was critical, the veteran singer was put under aggressive therapy and was tolerating the procedures before her demise. Lata Mangeshkar, lovingly referred to as the Nightingale of India, stepped into singing at the age of 13 and recorded her first song in 1942. In her career, spanning 7 decades, she has to her credit over 30,000 songs in different languages. Lata Mangeshkar has been the voice behind popular tracks like Ek Pyar Ka Nagma Hai, Rat Teri Ganga Mali, Ek Radha Ek Mira, and Didi Tera Devar Diwana, to name a few. India loses its legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar at the age of 92, informed Sister Usha Mangeshkar on Sunday. Tributes have poured in for Lata Mangeshkar after the news broke, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi saying, "Anguished beyond words." Prime Minister Modi shared a line-up of pictures of the great Bollywood singer and wrote, "I am anguished beyond words. The king and caring Lata Didi has left us. She leaves a void in our nation that cannot be filled. The coming generation will remember her as a stalwart of Indian culture whose melodious voice had an unparalleled ability to mesmerize people." Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar called her death the end of an era. MEA, taking down to Twitter, wrote, "Deeply saddened by the passing away of Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar ji. She was the voice of the country ever since I can remember." Furthermore, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said that Lata Mangeshkar's golden voice is immortal and will continue to echo in the hearts of her fans. While sharing a picture of himself with the legendary singer, Union Home Minister Amit Shah wrote, "Her death is a personal loss for me." Meanwhile, the President of India, Ramnath Kovind, wrote, "Lata ji's demise is a heartbreak and that an artist like her is born once in centuries. She was an exceptional human being, full of warmth," while Vice President Venkaiah Naidu wrote, "India has lost its voice in the death of Lata ji, who enthralled music lovers in India and across the globe with her mellifluous and sublime voice for decades." The Finance Minister also tweeted, saying that generations of Indians loved listening to her songs. They will remain evergreen.
आपने देखा कि मंत्रोच्चार के द्वारा
Born on 29 September 1929, Indian legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar was referred as the Nightingale of the nation. Her contribution to the Indian film and music industry is massive, and both as singer and a music director. Not only over 36 Indian languages but sung in different foreign languages as well. It is to be mentioned that she was conferred the Padma Bhushan in the year 1969, while she also received Padma Vibhushan in 1989. From a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1993 to India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna in the year 2001, and thus the list goes on. Notably, Lata's first Hindi song was Mata Ek Sabut Ki Duniya Badal De Tu for the Marathi film Gajan Bhau in 1943, while in the year 1945, Lata moved to Mumbai. She then learned music from Ustad Aman Ali Khan of Bindi Bazar, Gharana, and in 1946, she sang Pa Lagun Kar Jodi for Vasant Logekhar's Hindi film language. Aap Ki Seva Mein later. Music director Ghulam Haider gave Lata her first major break with the song Dil Mera Tota, Mujhe Kahin Ka Na Chora, for the first film movie Majboor in the year 1948, while it became a super hit. Some of her super hits include Tera Bina Zindagi Se, Kora Gaza Tha Ye Man Mera, Ajib Dastan Hai Ye, Yara Sili Sili, Lag Ja Gali, Bahun Mein Chale Aao, and thus the list goes on. Furthermore, Lata recorded her last song in the year 2019, and she had lended her voice to a song based on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's slogan, "Sogandh Mujhe is Mitti Ki." Lata Mangeshkar was an asset to the film industry, and her immense contribution to playback singing will remain in the hearts for eternity. As India mourns the demise of legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar, the entire music fraternity has been recalling the impact of Nightingale of India have had on them. Ace composer and music director A.R. Rahman shared a video message where he recalled working with the legend and talked about her influence on his music career. He began saying that it was a very, very sad day for all of us. When people leave, we take it for granted, and somebody like Lataji is not just a singer, not just an icon. She was part of a soul, part of a consciousness of India, Indianness, Hindustani music, Urdu poetry, Hindu poetry, and Bengali, and so many other languages she sang.
This is truly a heartbreaking moment, not only for the family, for all of us.
He stated that this void is going to remain forever. Notably, Rahman first worked with Mangeshkar for the track Jiya Jale from the 1998 movie Dil Se, and later for Ek Tu Hi Bharosa from Pukar in 2000. Furthermore, 6 years later, the veteran singer and the composer worked again for the famous track Luka Chupi from 2006 Amir Khan starrer Rang De Basanti. The 55-year-old music director further said he is mourning her death even though Mangeshkar leaves behind a truly iconic collection of songs.
विलीन होने जा रहा है, उसके साक्ष्य बन रहेंगे हम सभी, आप सभी। आज की इस मेले में मुंबई महाराष्ट्र का एक शिवाजी पार्क।
Dear viewers, as we can see on the screen, this is a live visual coming in from Mumbai Shivaji Park. The last funeral and the last rites of the Nightingale of India, Lata Mangeshkar, is being held, and a various person and personnel, including various delegates from India, is attending this ritual. Born on 29th September 1929, Indian legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar was referred as the Nightingale of the nation. Her contribution to the Indian film and music industry is massive as both a singer and a music director. Not only over 36 Indian languages but sung in different foreign languages as well. It is to be mentioned that she was conferred the Padma Bhushan in the year 1969, while she also received Padma Vibhushan in 1989. From a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1993 to India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna in the year 2001, and thus the list goes on. Notably, Lata's first Hindi song was Mata Ek Sabut Ki Duniya Badal De Tu for the Marathi film Gajan Bau in 1943. While the year 1945, Lata moved to Mumbai. She then learned music from Ustad Aman Ali Khan of Bindi Bazar, Gharana, and in 1946 she sang Pa Lagun Ghar Jori for Vasant Kolekar's Hindi language film Aap Ki Seva Mein. Later, music director Ghulam Haidar gave Lata her first major break with the song Dil Mera Tota, Mujhe Kahin Ka Na Chora for the first movie Majboor in the year 1984, while it became a super hit. Some of her super hits include Tera Bina Zindagi Se, Kora Gaza Tha Ye Main Mera, अजीब दास्तां है ये, यारा सिली सिली, लग जा गले, bahun में chale आओ, and thus the list goes on. Furthermore, Lata recorded her last song in the year 2019 as she had lended her voice to a song based on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's slogan, "Sogandh mujhe is miti ki." Lata Mangeshkar was an asset to the Hindi film industry, and her immense contribution to playback singing will remain in the hearts for eternity. Legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar passed away at the age of 92. She was admitted to Breach Candy Hospital early January this year after she tested positive for COVID-19 and was also diagnosed with pneumonia. Lata Mangeshkar was admitted to the ICU with mild symptoms and was recovering slowly. Around January 28, the singer was taken off the ventilator as she slightly signs of improvement. However, on February 5, her condition deteriorated and was back on ventilator support. Since her condition was critical, the veteran singer was put under aggressive therapy and was tolerating the procedures before her demise. Lata Mangeshkar, lovingly referred to as the Nightingale of India, stepped into singing at the age of 13 and recorded her first song in 1942. In her career spanning 7 decades, she has to her credit over 30,000 songs in different languages. Lata Mangeshkar has been the voice behind popular tracks like Ek Pyar Ka Nagam Hai, Ram Teri Ganga Mali, Ek Radha Ek Mira, and Didi Tera Tivar Diwana, to name a few. This day, as the whole country is paying tribute and has been saddened by the sad news of the demise of Lata Mangeshkar, we the Nagaland TV, we pay tribute on behalf of all the team of Nagaland TV. That will be all today on this news. Based on credible intelligence input regarding drug smuggling activity from Duncan Bosti area, an operation was launched by AET Dimapur Police led by officer in charge West Police Station on Saturday. One suspected apartment was raided and recovered brown sugar which was concealed in soap case numbering 12. 2 accused persons were arrested from the location and 2 more drug smugglers were arrested from Kir Mahal and Sematela colony. The police recovered 130 grams of brown sugar heroin worth ₹1 crore. The accused were identified as Moses, 39 years of Chimai village, Sinapati, Paul Hamtoy, 41 years of Sanis, Woka, Martha, 34 of Shiron village, Sinapati, Daviakos, 26 years of Paipung, Sinapati. In view of the precocious law and order situation in Myanmar, which has led to the influx of Myanmar Nagas across various parts of the Naga homeland, and in keeping the interests of our students community whose careers have been adversely affected, the Naga Students Federation to appeal to all the educational institutions across the Naga inhabited areas not to deny admission to any such Naga students who wishes to pursue their academic studies. NSF further stated that this arrangement be put in place until such time that the situation in Myanmar becomes conducive for the students to return to their respective classes. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally rose to 34,822 as 63 more people tested positive, with 4 fresh fatalities pushed the death toll to 737. Among the 4 death cases reported, 2 from Kohima, Pek and Longling reported 1 each. Of 63 new cases, Dimapur district lodged 36, Kohima 18, Peren 4, Mokokchung 3, Longlen and Mon 1 cases each. Nagaland has 738 active cases, out of which 565 are said to be asymptomatic, 155 with mild symptoms, 10 have moderate on oxygen, 1 severe on oxygen, 2 in ICU and 5 in ICU on ventilator. Yehimi village on Sunday celebrated its 100-year centenary of attaining Christianity, whereby advisor for tourism, art and culture H. Kihovi Yeptomi graced the village as the special guest. Speaking at the program, the advisor congratulated Yehimi villagers for attaining 100 years of Christianity and said that it is one of God's blessed villages who have produced many prominent leaders like retired Westland Department Director and former Minister for Roads and Bridges Kutovi Aye, former MLA Kanito Chopi, retired Chief Engineer Water Resources Department Kukaho Chopi, current Chief Engineer Water Resources Department Engineer Hotovi Aye, and high-ranking National Workers Chief Justice NSCN IM Vitoy Aye, NSCN President Akato Chopi, Major General Aheto Chopi, and also high-ranking national workers like Chief Justice NSCN IM Vitoy. Three Pakistani narcotic smugglers were gunned down by the border security force along the international border in Sampa sector of Jammu and Kashmir in the early hours of Sunday. 36 packets of heroin were recovered from the smugglers. The movement of the smugglers was picked up by the border guard around 2:30 a.m. The Pakistani narcotic smugglers were killed in the subsequent firing and 36 packets of drugs were recovered from the scene. The search operation in the area is still in process and ongoing. Tripura Forestry Department has embarked on a project to breed the endangered vulture species in Kowai district through a program for vulture conservation and artificial breeding. The decision was taken after noticing Kowai had higher concentration of vulture population. The project will be set up at Patmabil area in Kowai district with money sanctioned by the central government. Artificial breeding will be done by bringing vultures from Haryana and the offspring will be released in the wild. Awareness campaign has been launched among locals for planting more shimul trees to discourage giving diclofenans, an anti-inflammatory drug, to their livestock. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's virtual rally in Goa has been called off following singer Lata Mangeshkar's death on Sunday. Chief Minister of Goa, Pramod Sawant, informed that Goa BJP has cancelled Prime Minister's rally and other major party functions following the death of singer Lata Mangeshkar. Furthermore, Chief Minister Goa also informed that a two-day state mourning would also be observed. Notably, Goa BJP was also supposed to release its manifesto for the upcoming assembly elections. It is to be mentioned that Goa will vote on February 14, while the counting of votes is scheduled on March 10. Rohit Kumar Biswal, a journalist from Odisha, died on Saturday in an explosion in Naxal-affected Kalahandi district of Odisha, where he went to cover the news about the warning to locals to boycott the upcoming Panchayat elections in the state. As per sources, Biswal was tipped off about some posters surfacing near Kalakunta bridge warning locals to boycott the ensuing Panchayat polls. Upon receiving the tip-off, the journalist rushed to the spot to check the veracity of the information. When Biswal started taking pictures of the posters, he was blown away by a high-intensity blast. It is suspected that the explosives, presumably landmines, were planted near the bridge and Biswal accidentally stepped on it and died on the spot. Reportedly, the Kalahandi police and CRPF rushed to the spot upon receiving the information and are investigating the matter. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has announced Rs 13 lakh compensation for the family of journalist Rohit Kumar Biswal, who died in an IED explosion on Saturday. Social activist Anna Hazare wrote a reminder letter to Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Saturday. Hazare, in his speech later, stated that he will launch an indefinite hunger strike against the state government's decision to allow the sale of wine in supermarkets and walk-in shops. Hazare also mentioned that he had sent the first letter to Thackeray on February 3 but did not receive any response. Hazare remarked that the decision is unfortunate for the state and it will be dangerous for the coming generations. Furthermore, Hazare mentioned that agitation will be launched in Maharashtra simultaneously against the wine sale decision. A life-sized bronze statue of Mahatma Gandhi was vandalized in New York City neighborhood on Saturday, an act strongly condemned as despicable by the Consulate General of India. The 8-foot-high statue located in Mahantas Union Square was said to be defaced by some unknown persons. The matter has also been taken up with the U.S. State Department for immediate investigation and urged appropriate action against those responsible for this despicable act. The incident has shocked the Indian American community in New York. The statue was donated by the Gandhi Memorial International Foundation and was dedicated on October 2, 1986 to mark the 117th birth anniversary of Gandhi. The Election Commission of India granted relaxation for holding indoor and outdoor public meetings in the 5 poll-bound states on Saturday. Number of persons attending the indoor-outdoor meetings rallies will be limited to a maximum of 50% capacity of indoor halls and 30% of the open ground capacity, or as fixed by DEO. However, ban on roadshows, padyatras, vehicle rallies and processions is said to remain unchanged. Meanwhile, 5 poll-bound states including Uttar Pradesh, Goa, Uttarakhand, Manipur and Punjab, notably ECI, took the decision after a meeting with the Secretary Minister of Health and Family Welfare on Saturday. India on Saturday reported 1,07,474 fresh COVID-19 cases, while the active cases stand at 12,25,011, showed the Health Ministry's data. Furthermore, a total of 2,13,246 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative recoveries to 4,461,148. As per the Health Ministry's data, the national COVID-19 recovery rate now stands at 95.92%. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Sunday announced in Ludhiana that incumbent Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi will be Congress chief ministerial face in the upcoming Punjab Assembly elections. Punjab Congress President Navjot Singh Sidhu, who was also present in the rally, in his speech before Rahul Gandhi said that he will accept the decision of Rahul Gandhi. After Captain Amarinder Singh stepped down from the post following months of feud with Sidhu, Charanjit Singh Channi was named as Punjab's chief minister in September last year. Notably, Punjab will go to the polls on February 20, while the counting of votes will take place on March 10. That will be all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV. Sab Manu Laga Awaz.